Hello. You're tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's second topic, we're on the offensive line again. Look. So, PFF has come out again with another ranking of the offensive line for the 2024 season. And as much as we think the Ravens are going to be a powerhouse, as much as we think Lamar could win another MVP, Monken and John Harbaugh might not be in the way this much. This could be Zay's breakout year, Bateman's breakout year. Derrick Henry definitely contributing heavily in the run game. The offensive line is still a major question mark. Now look, PFF did a list, right? A lot of lists have been coming out in the past 2 weeks, a crap load of lists. And this one, of course, it showed the top 32 offensive lines. I want to let y'all know right now, the Ravens were number 25 on that list. Oh. Now, to be fair, there's a couple other top-tier quarterbacks whose offensive lines were down there. San Francisco's was 24 down there. So, yeah, which kind of threw me for a loop. Why is their offensive line so low when their offensive line has been literally one of the best in the league? It's where I'm coming from. But that kind of got me. So the 49ers was 24. Ravens was 25. And what else? One of the other top teams. Houston was 22. Make it make sense. Bengals was 21. So there's some top teams, right? That offensive line definitely is down there. Miami's is 18. Now, we already know when it comes to a team like the Chiefs. The Chiefs are up there. Chiefs are top 10, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go back to the list. Look at this. Dallas is 10. Pittsburgh is 9. Buffalo's 8. Kansas City's number 7. You see what I'm trying to say? Cleveland's 4. Philly's number 2. Detroit Lions is number 1. Now look, here's my thing. This is being real with you. This is Lamar Jackson's second season underneath Todd Monken. So we expect for him to actually be better, even more efficient in this system this season. A bad O-line play could derail all of that. It could derail all of it. Look at everything that I named. Breakout seasons for Zay and Bateman, right? The return of Mark Andrews. Isaiah Likely finally making major contributions on the offense. Derrick Henry rushing for at least 1,200 yards. Like, all of that is predicated on this offensive line. If this offensive line can't stand the rain, then we don't stand a chance. Let y'all know this now. Now, our center, top 2, top 3 center in the entire league. And he's most likely going to be number 1 by the end of this season. Right? Can Ronnie Stanley become Ronnie Stanley? If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Can he regain his form? Can he regain his movement, his fluidity, his dancing bear persona, as some might call him? And also, how good is Rosengarten? He's supposed to be our right tackle. There's no one else on this team that can play right tackle. Now, it could be that you use Makari, right? But with all the injuries that seem to plague our offensive line, Makari's going to be sitting on the bench waiting for his playing time. Because guess what? That's literally what he's there for, to fill in when guys fall short. Right tackle, left tackle, guard. Only thing I don't see him playing well is center. And that's real. You know what I'm saying? That's real. So, how much is Rosengarten going to be? What kind of player is he going to be? He's going to be able to step in. He's going to be a plug and play. Like, there's so many questions. Y'all already know one of our guards I've never been big on. So we got to worry about that. Look, this is my mindset. We already have to deal with the John Harbaugh effect, as you will, right? Where we don't know what he's going to do at the end of any and every game that he's coaching. But sometimes John Harbaugh calls a flawless game. You'll be like, man, this is a darn good, we just did really good. He's on his P's and Q's. We might have only went for it once, but it made sense. He actually got the challenge, you know what I'm saying? Which, have you noticed that all of his challenges have been missing? Like, all of them. And it'd be the worst challenges possible. I'm watching the game, and I'm like, yo, how do you challenge this? Who is your challenge person? At the end of the year, they had to look at the challenges and be like, bro, y'all got to step your game up. Got to step your game up. Jeez. But at the end of games, we don't know which type of Harbaugh we're going to get. We don't. That's a problem. We already have to deal with that. We're hoping because Lamar has even more. I'm letting you understand the season. We're looking at the season. Because Lamar Jackson has even more control of the offense this season. And with another year under his belt in this offense. Also, with the addition of Derrick Henry, we're expecting Lamar to be absolutely a field general. I'm talking about Peyton Manning 2.0. Because now he doesn't even have to run like that. He's going to have Derrick Henry to take the running responsibilities off of his plate. Not to mention when Keaton Mitchell finally returns from his injury. So there's that too. So that's what we're looking for Lamar, to be the on-field coach, to be an on-field general, to absolutely lead this team into the promised land. And Lamar being all those things, that's what we're hoping can combat the John Harbaugh effect at end of games. That's enough to worry about. We don't got no more energy, time, or space in our minds to worry about the offensive line. And look, I know I was very, very hard on the offensive line last year. But I'm not mad at them for trying to rebuild it at all. We were getting old, you know what I'm saying? We were letting up on certain areas, We had to rebuild that line. Now, look, I know some people are going to say, well, look, it's a new offensive line. Give it time. No, we are not saying that. Why? Because the Chiefs rebuilt their offensive line twice. In an offseason. I mean, left tackle, right tackle. The only thing I think they kept was the center. Everything else was rebuilt. And the very next season, it was a top 10, top 6 offensive line. At the end of the day, when you have a top tier quarterback, you want that quarterback to be protected. And that's all I'm saying to that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. PFF came out with this list. We cannot weather bad offensive line play. We just can't. There's too much other things to worry about. There's just too much. And this thing with the Harbaugh, that's enough to worry about. Because once again, Harbaugh's a wild card. Big time wild card. And he's not going anywhere. For anybody wondering, that man is not going nowhere. So we need to wish the best for him. And for him to finally get out of his own way. Because if he doesn't, we're in a world of hurt. Straight up. And I'm just being real with you. But what do you guys think? Are you surprised at the ranking for the offensive line for the Ravens? Do you agree with it? Do you disagree with it? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please. Because I want to know what you think, all right? But as always, that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment in all of the comments. Guys, 10,000 subscribers, please. Let's hit those like buttons and tell people about The Wunderkind Show. Let's build this thing the right way. And if you have not already done so, check out The Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness way via consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you'd like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, right here, bottom of the screen, QR code. QR code's to a Cash App. Cash is located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is $, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. Once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nectar, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace I am out of here. Huh? Yep.
Finish him, Daddy.